So they just approved the first genetically modified salmon for sale. FDA approved. First genetically modified animal to be sold to the public. I watched the news about this whole thing, and interestingly enough, for me, I'm like, wow, this is the first one? I was like pretty surprised by that, and I was like scratching my head for a little while, like, okay, this is the first genetically modified animal for sale to the public, which I think is a bogus lie. And then they went around and interviewed people and like, what do you think of this? And like, well, I don't know how safe it is, and if I knew a little bit more about it, blah blah blah. I think it's a bunch of crap, because I personally think that genetic modifications include hormones and steroids, which animals have been taking for a really long time. And we've been eating this stuff for a long time. Corn, vegetables, all that stuff, genetically modified as well. Big time. So I don't see why introducing a genetically modified salmon is really anything different than what we have right now. I don't think it's a bad thing, because truth be told, we are destroying this planet as fast as we possibly can. Like, we want to see it burn. We want to see it all die. So we keep having kids, we keep doing all this stuff where sustainability is going to get harder and harder. We need stuff like this. Unless the world has a revamp and we start over, what are you going to do? Like, how are you going to feed these people? Like, the fish populations are dwindling anyway. To take off a little of that pressure would be an extreme bonus. Personally, I think having fish in these aquapods and feeding them pellets and stuff like that, I think that's in a sense a genetic modification, because in those pellets are, again, steroids and hormones. So they grow super fast. And yeah, what's the difference? I don't get it. Can someone explain to me why anything would be different with that kind of stuff, instead of crossbreeding X fish with Y fish and getting Z fish? Thoughts, opinions? Peace. Oh, I got something on my nail.